Yo, what's going on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday today. And welcome to the very first Next Gen Race to Division 1 episode. As you guys see on your screen right there, it actually resets your current division back to the beginning. So we have no draws, no wins, no losses in the current division. We are in Division 4, and we're going to be starting from the beginning. We're going to use this 4-4-2 team. I had this team on current gen. I don't even know what to call it anymore. I guess I had this on the 360 version. That's what we're going to be referring to it from now on. 360 version. I had this team on the 360 version. It transferred over. Everything does transfer over. Now, I'm going to try to both commentate and give you my thoughts on the game. Now, one thing is right off the bat, I know a lot of you guys thought I was getting the PS4. I actually had the Xbox One already reserved, but I will be getting a PS4 down the road, maybe a month or 2 months down the road. I'll probably pick one up. So for those of you guys who want to get some trading stuff for PS4, it will be coming just at a later time. Right now, I've got an Xbox One. No reason really to get another console right away. So that's going to come down later. But in our very first match, finally we get to play some next gen, and he has an incredibly good BPL side. So I was telling myself, man, this is going to be bad news. My first game on next gen. I'm not used to this controller. I don't really like the Xbox One controller that much, guys. There's some things that I really don't like about the left bumper and right bumper. But with all that said, I start off the match very sloppy. I give possession right in my final third. He gets a finesse shot off, but luckily Adler with a great save to make sure we don't concede early on. Again here, just so much sloppy defending. He gets another chance, but luckily at the last second, we defend it well. And then right before the second half, I told myself, maybe it's this formation. Maybe I can't play with it well on next gen for whatever reason. Because to be honest with you guys, I was very skeptical about getting excited for next gen, because I know a lot of people said, dude, don't even get excited about it. Gameplay is just too much alike. But I'll be honest, it's a lot more smooth, and maybe the 4-1-2-1-2 is going to be superior now. In the previous version, I felt like the 4-4-2 was very good, and it was something I relied on anytime I struggled. But this time, I went back to the 4-1-2-1-2. You guys see me making the adjustments right here before the second half, and it felt a lot better. Now, one thing I will say, if you have not played Next Gen, and you're looking at the gameplay and you're telling yourself, dude, this looks exactly the same. It does look the same, but dribbling and passing is far improved, and you really have to pick up the sticks to actually feel it. But right here, we get an over-the-top through ball. Ashley Young ends up stealing a goal from Jovetic. So we're going to go ahead and take the 1-0 lead in the second half right after we switch to that 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And that's going to be our first goal of FIFA 14 on the Xbox One, which is kind of funny because on the 360, our first goal was actually a header. Isn't that something? But again, with the over-the-top through ball to Alexandre Pato, and he's going to go ahead and put it in with a lovely chipped ball over the keeper. One thing I will say, guys, is over-the-top through balls need to be toned down. They are very effective, and I really hope EA actually takes care of it on next gen and ends up releasing a patch. Now, I'm not expecting a patch anytime soon, but I'm hoping to see something to at least tone it down a little bit, because they are far too effective. And I know a lot of people who are on 360 and PS3 feel that they already are really effective anyway, but I feel like they're even more effective on next gen. Right here, Jovetic with the Burba spin. David Luiz completely misses the ball, ends up getting a bad tackle. We actually get the advantage from the ref, and you guys will see a little bit of a cutscene here pop up, and this is the kind of stuff I'm liking on next gen. You know, stuff like this, even though it's not something I care about that much, but it's nice to have. But we're going to go ahead and take this free kick with Ashley Young. Try to bend it over the wall, hits off the crossbar into the back of the net. A wonderful free kick from Ashley Young, and that's going to be our third goal of the match. So we're going to walk away with our first match up 3-0, and we're going to win this one. I'm going to let you guys see the camera angles. Very cool stuff that they did, and this is only looking good for the future, to be honest with you guys. This is only going to keep getting better, so I'm excited how FIFA 15 is going to be. Now, I know I'm thinking way ahead of things, so I get that, but I'm very excited to see, and maybe they'll have a World Cup game as well next year, so who knows? There's a lot of things in store for next gen, and I really hope you guys end up getting one of the next gen consoles so that you're able to experience experience what we are experiencing, a very, very polished game, or a more polished game. I mean, it's not perfect. There's still a lot of things wrong. There's still a lot of things they need to patch out, but with that said, it's a much better game than the 360 version. So I'm really hoping that you guys are able to experience this and actually get to play a better version of the game. Now, it might be a placebo effect where we're just playing a new game kind of, and you know, we're just thinking of it highly right now, but I will say, and I will agree with a lot of other YouTubers, that this is a much better game. It's a much smoother game, and you will enjoy it a lot better. I will give you that right now. If you guys were thinking about it, if you guys were thinking not to buy it, definitely go check it out. It's actually a really, really polished game. Anyway, I know I repeated myself quite a bit giving you guys that spiel regarding next gen, but with all of that said, I'm about to hop into my next match here, and I thought I was about to switch formations. I wanted to switch to that 4-1-2-1-2 that I like so much, but then I told myself, let's just stick it out. You know, this is the first game I played. I'm still getting used to the controller. I'm still getting used to how the game plays, and I figured let's just stick it out a couple more games, see how it goes. But this opponent coming up, he had a great team. You guys are about to see it. He was using the 4-3-3 formation, which is a formation I've always wanted to get good at using. So I may switch it over to that and see how it plays over on next gen. But you guys can see his team. Don't really have to say much. Full French League team and a great squad. 4 informs, and I was having a little bit of trouble defending him. And right here, Cavani's going to break free from the defense. Eventually, we do pull him back. We defend it well, but we give up possession right into the box, and he ends up scoring 7 minutes in. Always the worst case when you give up a goal that early. So I was playing a little bit rushed from here on out, but I was able to go ahead and maintain possession regardless of him trying to rush me down, which is a good thing. You know, one thing I really complained about when I was playing the 360 version is how difficult it was to be able to pass around the ball and maintain possession when someone plays high pressure. Here we go with an over-the-top through ball. Fernandinho gets a shot on goal, but it gets saved by his keeper, so we don't end up equalizing. 24 minutes in now. Look at this through ball right to Jovetic and a finesse shot in the right corner to go ahead and equalize the game. And it is raining, but the rain isn't as annoying as it is in the 360 version. We got another chance here with Alexandre Pato, who's going to end up hitting the post as we go far post with the shot. He takes a long shot later on in the first half. We end up saving that with ease, but we almost end up giving up a goal there as we pass back to the keeper. Some more nice play, a nice through ball. Jovetic is through on goal. I try finessing it, but for some reason, Jovetic goes for the power shot, kicks it right at his keeper, and still things are at 1-1. We get the corner. Look at this volley from Dante with his left foot. Almost ends up putting it in, and we are still equalized. So we've had chance after chance, another chance with a diving header. Sirigu just playing amazing, saving everything going his way. Still playing good defense. I was in control in this game, guys. I was in major control of this game. But I just lacked finishing, and that's something I really got to work on. I got to work on my finishing. I've said this previously. I just got to work on putting that ball into the back of the net. That was a through ball right there, over the top through ball, just overled Ashley Young. And it's going to end up in a draw in a match where I felt dominant. You guys are going to see the match stats. I think I had like 13 shots on goal from what I remember. Hopefully it comes up soon here so we can see. It's actually probably less than that, but all right. So 8 shots on target, 11 total. Not the best outcome in the world. We get the draw, but not the worst, obviously. So we get 1 win, 1 draw to start off our next gen run. And I'm pretty happy with it, you know. At least I didn't get the loss because I still have to get used to the controller a little bit, guys. I know it's almost the same as the 360 one, but that left and right bumper, man, it's very annoying. It's very stiff. I don't know if we just have to wear it out a little bit or what, but I got to get used to the controller a little bit. So once I get into the groove of things, we'll see how it goes in the next episode and from here on out. With that said, guys, there's a lot of things in store for this version of FIFA. I want to do some things with Legends. I want to do squad builders. Really want to get my hands on Fabio Cannavaro because he is one of my favorite players of all time, and I've been dying to get my hands on him, but there's none of them on the market, so we'll have to see what I can do to try to play with them and give you guys a review or something like that. But other than that, might have to give you guys a trading video tomorrow, kind of give you an update on what's happening to the market for those Xbox users. And again, For the PS4, guys, I will be picking up a PS4 probably next month, and we'll do some PS4 footage as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you show your support. It's been amazing so far. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Catch you guys all tomorrow. Later.